Hello ChoroQ fans, we have this ChoroQ Zero number Z-24, which is a Toyota Crown Athlete. The Athlete is supposed to be the sportier version of the Toyota Crown. And apparently this has probably been opened and repackaged because there's a whole bunch of extra tape back here. So, could be used, probably a used model. But whoever owned it before didn't bother putting the mirrors on. I usually don't because I feel like they're gonna just break off. But let's just take a look and see what's in this little bag anyways. Looks like there's a green spoiler. And then yes, the mirrors themselves. You see, the mirrors are such small stalks there that I know that I'm gonna knock those off and then there'll just be an ugly glue residue left over. So I'm not gonna mess with these. Also the wing, if I trim this off here, it's just going to be an exposed piece of plastic there, I think. Unless the entire piece is just this metallic plastic. I'll have to mess around with that one. You'll see this car here doesn't have a wing on it anyway, so it's, you know what, I'm just going to leave it alone, not even bother. Okay. So let's compare to these photos here. This is a 2013 Crown Athlete. There's been many kinds apparently, but apparently the 2013 has this type of fog light edition there. So that's what ChoroQ was modeling, I'm guessing. Okay, well, I mean, for a cartoon it actually looks like that car. And then here's the rear view comparison, taillights. I think there's a little silver for the little strip on the bottom of the taillights too. Alright, so pretty good from what I can tell. These wheels do look accurate to that car. And they're like 10 spokes or 2 sets of 5 spokes. I think I just gotta have to add a little black paint in there to help bring out those details a little bit better. This is a pretty nice metallic green, by the way. It's a lighter green than my camera's showing though. I think my camera darkens things. And there is a little bit of a white badge here that I see on that rear photograph. And then this is nice because I'm not used to seeing graphics printed on ChoroQ. Usually it's just one solid silver headlight. But I think they're probably learning it like what Hot Wheels does. I mean, why is it a $1 Hot Wheels can have graphic headlights and yet ChoroQ Zeros cost exponentially more, right? So it's nice to see competition maybe is forcing ChoroQ to do a better job. This grill is nice. It's actually textured. That's not just a graphic. You can hear the pick making a noise. Yeah, the little fog lamps. There's a little bit of black in that little vent area. What I'm trying to decipher is there a silver line around this grill? I kind of feel that there is. So it's a black grill, but there's a little bit of silver line, I think, going around it. Just like the real car, so that's nice. And then it seems to have this crown badge here. It's alright. Sadly, it's a blank license plate. There's also a little contaminant there. So the smoke glass, you can kind of see the pick moving behind there. It's really dark. It's almost black to the naked eye. Alright, this side, yeah, we got this protruding and recessed door handle, so that's pretty good. And then there's a little shark tail antenna up there. That's cool. I haven't seen that on a ChoroQ before. Yeah, so there is a Toyota badge there, but no silver paint. And then so we do have the red, and yes, there is silver surrounding that red, just like the real car. So that's good. No exhaust tip that I can see, but I don't see it on the real car either. So this black graphic does match that rear photograph pretty well. And then let's see here. When was this made? My screen's so small I gotta zoom in. 2015, June 2015. So not very old. Looks like this body is actually all this molded green plastic. It's not clear and painted. So it's interesting. It's pretty well done, I think. I don't know if they gloss coated this outer body or what. It looks the same on the bottom as it does the top, so maybe it's just a raw plastic finish. Alright, well, let's take a look at a couple other models here. I know there actually are 1/64 scale cars of the Crown Athlete. It's just that I don't really like the car enough to buy it, so I don't have that to compare to today. But I do have this classic Toyota Crown made by TLV. That's a 1969 one. And then I do have this 2018 Toyota Century, which I guess is a bigger car. I think it's the largest car produced in Japan today, at least from a regular manufacturer. So if I had to guess, you know, a regular 164 Crown Athlete might be in between those two sizes. Alright, but since we're talking about super deformed, let's pull out some super deformed cars here. I'm going to pull out two today. We have an old classic Toyota Crown, and this is by ChoroQ, and I lowered the stance by taking the wheels off and then using the sticky tack putty, so it's a customized one. Here's another one. This is a Nissan President with some 3D printed wheels and 3D printed tires as well, and using the putty again. So sadly I just don't know of too many ChoroQ large sedan type vehicles. They all seem to be mid-sized vehicles and smaller. Or sports cars. Alright. Anyways, for today, I think this is a pretty cool little cartoon version of the real thing. It actually carries across the front and rear ends pretty well. The wheels are obviously a good match as well, and then they just squished it. So that's why I like these things. Pretty funny to look at. Alright, well, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next ChoroQ 0 review.